you can work out all you want and your muscles will never show up because you're so pale. They just don't. There's no definition.
There's too much light reflecting off your skin.
Yeah, I'm glowing, so people are like,
not enough contrast.
Turn off that flashlight. Oh, wait, that's Rita.
We weren't having enough dialogue. There wasn't enough conversation. There wasn't enough back and forth. And I think that over the years, what we've seen is that's a huge part of a community, is that you don't really have a community if you don't have dialogue. This is the next phase of this whole journey, which is making the conversations as valuable to the listener as possible. And so that is a new challenge in and of itself.
What I was always told about hiking in the mountains there was that if a mountain lion was stalking you, you wouldn't know until they're like basically about to kill you.
Yep.
So, which is not comforting.
Imagine like the back of a jet where there's obviously air moving, and then imagine throwing glitter in and seeing the particles flying. That's what a northern light looks like.
It's very like fast moving, which I think people don't realize. Seeing photos of northern lights my whole life, I thought they were cool, but going and seeing them in person, it's a completely different thing.
I do a 20-hour fast, 20 to 21-hour fast.
That's pretty crazy.
It's it's something that you start slow and you kind of, and it was one of those things that I'm like, I can go longer. I eat a lot of veggies and fruit.
What's like your top 2 fruits?
My top 2 fruits?
Yeah, if you could only eat those top 2 fruits for the rest of your life.
I go ham on blueberries.
Really?
Oh, put ham on blueberries?
No, I go ham on blueberries. Ham and blueberries probably be pretty good. Right?
Oh, I don't know.
Sounds like a breakfast thing. Mine is the pancakes.
Would I be robbing him blind for my heart's sake? With all of the trials and tears, I never guessed that I look back on all the years of my conquest with anything less than regret. But I know that you had to let go.
Treat someone with contempt, you're treating them as if they are your enemy.
Right.
So how do we deal with the way we treat people? And I think that's, so you define who your enemy is, what are the broad strokes for that, what does that look like? And then I think you can begin to say, well, I love the people that are my enemies that I never have to see. What about those that I do have to see? And Brett and I discussed this earlier. Maybe the real number one enemy is us. We've met the enemy and he is us. And how do we deal with ourselves?
What do you mean by that? I don't understand.
Well, I think that sometimes we fight within ourselves, and sometimes we are so disappointed with ourselves, or we treat ourselves with the same contempt that we would treat someone else.
I see.
That's
and
really,
when we treat ourselves with contempt, I think that we need to understand what it means to love who you are and what it takes to do that.